Hello everyone, and welcome back to Gladiator Guild Manager by Entertainment Forge. Last time, we had just finished off a couple of big quests and picked up a few new gladiators on discount, and we're seriously thinking about taking on a very dangerous boss that we've been putting off for far too long, so let's get back to it. Alright, so we just picked up a Dark Mage. I honestly don't quite know how to utilize him just quite yet. He's got a range of 7 is only about sort of half the screen away, not all the screen away, but he does do a massive damage, but only in a small bit of range. So what I'm guessing is gonna be his shtick is that you're gonna find a group of people that you want to kind of suck into a tight circle, and that way your other DPSers can do the job, while his curse, that's got a 10-second cooldown, unusable on bosses. This curse, I don't know that this is a very big deal, and so this damage against Curse Ring, this is good in combo with the Dark Mage, but the problem is unless you're going to synchronize who the Dark Mage and this attacker goes after, it's really not going to work. That's honestly a more complicated endeavor than is worth the effort, I feel like. So, alright, we're gonna let our guys heal up. Come on back. Oh, item upgrade, just out of curiosity. Anything? Bueller? We've got a ton of those axes. This thing is still... to be perfectly honest, I have just never figured out what to do with things that are strength and agility. I do understand that the archers can go there, but this is 24-24, whereas this is simply 46 direct agility, which gives them the execution time and the accuracy. I don't know. And even if you say you don't need the agility anymore, it's still only 2 more points. I don't know. It's just not quite a useful item to me. Yeah, these bows. I kind of wish they did something a little different than what it says. Yep, nothing here. Alright, all our guys are back. Let's take a look at what this entails. Oi, oi, oi. 27,000. That's legit. Alright. Oh. I have a curious... I'm just curious whether this is going to work. And... why not? Go for it, buddy. Kind of curious if this setup will work. He's gonna get rooted. He's gonna get arrowed like crazy. There's a freeze coming in. There's burn coming in. Our rhino, I think he's got one of those half-speed traits, so it's taken him. That's actually funny. Wow, that's a chunk of damage that he just did to him. Holy cow, that's one hit. How much did that do? 7,000. Alright, that was kind of a fun experiment, but I almost got our tank kill. Redundant. Alright, get rid of that. And let's keep roll. Oh, you know what? I think we put this off long enough. I don't actually know why it scrolls down in time so much slower than everything else. I don't know if that's a signal of anything. I don't know if there's any way I can control that. Just if anyone knows, it'd be kind of cool. But let's see if we can handle it.
It's here, right in this room. Naturally, a huge monster is protecting it. You know what to do.
We sure do.
I'll just tell you this. I require some important technological improvements. Satisfied? I'm not. Dwarves are.
Alright, we'll kill him for you. Alright, last time we fought this thing was a long time ago, which is why we kind of got murdered by him. Now, the trick was he has this annoying ability, and I think part of the problem is our archers at that time had half health trait, the glass cannon possibly, and that made this endeavor very difficult. So here's what we're gonna have to do. We're gonna have a badass healer supporting our DPSers. We're also gonna have to chase him down with... I feel like you're very effective. Wait a minute. Do these rocks have AoE? They do not. They don't seem to have AoE, so that means there's no harm putting people close together. We do need one person to engage him. And... sure, why not? I have no idea if your DPS is stronger than someone like these guys in a fight of this caliber, but... oh, wait a second. Your curse... whoops. Your curse... unable to use on bosses. Your AoE... do I want to use you too? I simply don't know. I mean, the warg will get up to him very quickly, but do you have the health to... You have a knock down. You have a knock down. Let me see. You cannot be knocked down. So perhaps another tank. I don't know. Can you guys intercept rocks to the face? If you can, I'd appreciate it. Alright, fight. I'm kind of curious. I want to see what he does with all these rocks. Ooh. Well, he took that like a champ. I thought he threw a bunch of them. Okay, so there's the knockdown. So our guy... wow, he went down immediately. Okay, so these guys can take rocks to the face, no problem. As long as they kind of physically block the rock, we're in good shape. Yeah, we do a lot more damage now than we used to. Was that just one hit? 54. You took 3,000. You took 2,000. Oh, did you not die? Oh, you only got knocked down. I thought you got one-shotted.
Whoever put this beast here was serious about protecting this thing.
I guess. Yeah, still not gonna tell me what the artifact is?
Perhaps. In time.
In time. I get it. It's a dwarven time-traveling device, isn't it? I knew it. Heals that gladiator. Sure. Looks good. Heals that gladiator. Oh, well, you know what? For now, until I figure out something more permanent, it should work fine on you. Alright. Let's roll on ahead. A new... whoop. New gladiator market. Ooh, wow, 17. We just picked up a 15. Don't tempt me. This guy's still there. His traits are not amazing, which is kind of why I hesitated with him. Our druid is doing just fine. I don't think we need... I don't know that I want a second druid per se. Yeah, no one. Huh.
Some of my guards are interested in joining your Gladiator Guild. I'd hate to see them go, but they seem to admire you and ignore my advice.
Sure. I'll take a look. We took a crossbowman before. We can basically replace this super low-level crossbowman, which he was so low we never had the chance to use him. I think he was much lower than these two when we got him, but this time it's not the same. There's you. There's you. Oh, you're not coming with tricked out traits this time. But this time you cost, so we don't that's not necessarily a problem. Alright, alright, alright. Yeah, I don't remember liking anyone other than the crossbowman. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to pick you up. Plenty of money. And where did you slot in? So you slotted in over there. We're going to swap those 3 things out. You should be agility. Yep. We're going to swap those things in. Sure. Have a shield. Why not? Do need a weapon for you. Actually, just out of curiosity. You scale. Your punch scales on strength, but your punch is pointless. This scales very... So, whereas the archer was 4 multiplier in strength and agility, so she can use both. This guy is pure agility. He has even more of an excuse to go hardline agility. But he does need, what is that? 0.75, 15. He does need 15 points of intelligence. Oh, which he has. Okay, so he's down at the bottom. Huh. You know what? While I love what she's doing, I do think it makes a little more sense to spread the wealth. Holy moly. Look at the health. 83. That's overkill. We don't need that much. Yeah, so the difference between him and these guys is they do a lot less damage per hit. His single hit is massive, but his cooldown is way slower. He's got a 3-second plus cycle time. These guys are under, wow, 0.75. These guys are super fast on their set. Oh, yes, we removed her intelligence boosting thing, so we're gonna have to make a note to punch that back up to 6. So, you know what? This doesn't make sense. Let's do this. Let's start from scratch. Now, I want to know, this is 0.8, so 20. Oh, wait, no, that's the punch. I don't care about the punch. It's 10% for each alive ally in battle. So you want to be a participant in big battles. That makes sense. I would definitely say the archers are my primary DPSers. You're kind of the, you know, you're team 1B. They're 1A, you're 1B. You're definitely not tier 2, but... So that also means I want you to be... You know what? I'm going to do something a little weird. Whoops. Practical learner. Serial killer. Whoops. Serial killer. I'm going to give you all the tier 1s. A, because we're running out of these things. And B, because these are the things that take some long-term development but get very good over time. Alright, so you are 15 points of intelligence to get to 125. Wait, do any of these things? Nothing comes with intelligence. Yeah, one more. 125, there we go. That's pure agility, that's pure agility. So now the question is, how much movement do I want out of you? How much stamina? So you fire every... Okay, that's going to improve a lot. Let's say that improves to about 1.75. You're going to fire every 3 seconds. Your stamina cost, that's super low. 75? Yeah, but these guys are firing lightning fast. Your stamina cost is 75, and you're firing super slow. So I don't actually think you need that much stamina. I'm just going to scale you up to around 500, I think. And health, I think for someone in the back, you're gonna need about 1,000, 1,500. And then everything else, we are gonna go full bore DPS on you. So we got this down to 2. $3,000. Ooh. That is actually the kind of thing that can one-shot, like, you know, like really low hit point guys, like the casters in the back. We're actually gonna have to consider using him differently. Where these guys are really, they're machine gunners, right? They just send out a full bore of arrows into the fray and just set everything on fire. He's sort of a sniper. He's sort of just a one-shot, one-kill guy. All right, we're gonna have to keep that in mind. Excellent. Thank you. I think we got everyone we needed. Oh, come on. I got everyone I needed, not get them out of my face. All right, same 2 quest lines that we're now finishing off.
They defeated my fighters and broke into the church from the streets. This place is bustling with swiving peasants.
Well, we've got you covered. Once again. Danger, danger, danger. Oh, will you look at that? The hobos are no longer the danger. Got it. But we do have a problem. They do AoE at... Okay, we do have a tiny bit of a problem. But that can be solved when you are allowed to use 11 people, which is awful nice. Huh. These 3 are by far and away the only dangerous things in this encounter. We are... we're going to be using all 3 of you. And that is pretty much... I don't care. That's a 10, 10, 10. And a 1 on the potheads. Come on. Who else? So, unlike the last time when there were level 42 hobos, it's not as dangerous to use melee fighters this time. So I think we are going to use a few of them. And I also want them blocking some knives flying through the middle of the group. Who else? Who else? I'm not using you enough, buddy. You keep dying. No, your time will come. Your time will come. Oh, you. Gotta get rid of you. Okay, one more in the middle, just a block, and then finally some smart healing, right? Because there are going to be knives flying into the back, chunking people in the face. Alright, so... Oh, wait a minute. No, you don't have to be so far down. You 3 are only going to be sending things through the middle, so I can actually tighten up the formation just a little bit. Alright, here we go. Do want to see this first volley of knives. 1, 2, 3. A lot of them hitting the knight. One broke through and nearly takes out the shaman in 1 hit. Please, somebody heal that man before... Oh, I think he's going down. Oh my gosh. They slipped right through. That was just bad luck, to be honest. I was surprised it didn't hit one of our berserkers, quite honestly. Oh, that was so close. That was like millimeters. Whoa, bro. I didn't see that coming from you. Yeah, right. You three are doing the hits. You got killed right early, and well, that was just sheer coincidence that your arrow flew through and killed the shaman. That sucked. Ooh, look at you, girl. 55 dealt. Did you punch someone? Oh man, 3 seconds, healed 5,000, took 2,100, another 2,000, took 2 knives to the face. That was so unfortunate.
Good work. My church is finally safe, and the rebellion finally suppressed.
Well, glad to be of help. I'm pretty sure the people are not going to be happy with me for very much longer. Alright, you just hit that item. Don't have anything to give you just yet. Redundant robe. We'll see. You still occasionally run out of stamina. You also like to run around, and I don't want you getting one shot. So, here we go. Alright, ooh. I kind of want the shaman available for that, but oh well.
We're almost there. I need only a few more specimens of those cave dwellers.
I tell you what, this better be the last time, old man, because these fights kind of suck. I'm just saying. Give me another suit of armor. Or another intelligence agility necklace. Is that what you're wearing? Yes. Kind of need that necklace. Okay. So, here is the plan. $76. Come on. I want you taking as wide an angle as humanly possible. You are going to be a little bit of a problem. These guys are awful far up. I can't put anybody anywhere near here. Everyone I put has to be here, so they're shooting hard downward. And after that, 24s, 30s, you guys are the danger. No necromancer, because terror doesn't really help anyone. I think there's a real chance we can get away with one tank on this encounter. No. We're gonna do a duo tank, but this guy's gonna come from behind. So he's gonna grab in the beginning, and he's gonna be like a second layer tank. And we need a whole bunch of damage dealing. You know what? Just in case the assassins run into trouble, I don't want a rat to stay alive and just completely maul us. We're definitely gonna need healers. Oh man, I almost would feel a lot better if the shaman were still up. Can we use someone else intelligently here? I mean, the fireballer is gonna maul. Yeah, so the dangerous guys here are the archers, but they're single target, so it's not AoE, so we can just shove everyone into a big circle here. It'll be alright. Who's got good health? I don't think it's you. 2,000. 6,000. Why do you have 6,000? It's gotta be the not character specific equipment you're wearing. Fine. You take shots to the face. Here we go. Alright. Please do not shoot my assassins. Thank God they're gonna slip through. They're gonna one-shot the first pair. They're gonna go after the second pair. I don't know if these guys have a min range. They're shooting this direction. 2 bats are coming for the assassin. The assassin's probably a goner just because of that. As is the second assassin, but everything else is quite under control. Mana assassin, mana assassin. Is there a way I can simply have you one-shot, turn invisible, and then just duck out of fight? I would literally accept that result.
That's it! This could help start a whole new branch of necromancy.
Mm-hmm. And exactly what are you talking about?
The thing that makes them special is the same thing I came for in Deadwoods.
And what was that?
Not for your ears, young one.
Oh, is that how it's gonna be? Fine. See how I help you next time. Ooh. You know what? This is more pure. We'll just go with this. Alright, somebody needs a super big ring. You've got a big ring. You two have small rings. Everybody has an intelligence ring. Ring. You don't have a ring. You two are about to level and need rings, so okay. Actually, maybe I give the dog to someone else. Who do I have trouble keeping alive? In the back, I mean. Honestly, probably the priest. I feel like the priest dies the most. Maybe I'm wrong. Alright, and then you, gem and robe. There we go. Alright, I think that makes more sense. And that ring might be a spare. Alright, let's roll forward just a little bit. See if anything interesting happens before the end of the month. One more Arena of Death, my favorite. 10v10. God, I hate those things. You know what? We need a knockdown from you. And we need 1 tank, as well as a layer of knockdown. I'll be honest, I only want you guys to do one thing. I want you to murder them the second they appear. And I do mean the second they appear. Same thing. And same thing. I don't care about anything else. You 3 gotta die the moment I can legally do it. And I mean, you have a knockdown, but if I throw you in there with those guys, you're gonna get mashed. Alright, fine. 2 healers. Way in the back. Here we go. They're still invisible. Do something. There we go. Knock down, knock back. Hopefully they start targeting oh no, 2 of them haven't given up. They're still running to the back. Oh, how did that fireball slip through? You were supposed to hit them. Oh, they're gonna mass murder everyone back there. Oh, I hate those things. I hate those things. I hate those things. I don't know a good antidote to... Oh, Oh, well, at least we're gonna win. I don't really know a good antidote to kind of keeping them from doing what they just did, because, like, I fireballed them, they all went down. That second fireball, unfortunately, slipped right through. 24,000. I mean, this guy, yeah, so he's the one who broke back, got the kill. I think he got his attack off a split second before this one did, so he got the credit. But they were both capable of doing that. And wow, so his little fire, so those trinkets that I put on the tanks are actually really good. All right, well, we unfortunately got a couple guys knocked down before our impending arena, but I think we've got enough guys that we can kind of, you know, we can kind of figure out how to take care of that. All right, that'll be for next time. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you then.